Hey, so you remember that silly little joke, that little prank, where I said I was gonna actually film things? Yeah, well, I kinda didn't. I barely had enough time to work out while I was in Austin. I didn't really get to see the city, which kinda sucks, but I mean, I drove past it at night, I guess, on the way to the gym. But yeah, it was cool to see people who don't suck at benching and like the equipped lifters, which it's very interesting to watch. But yeah, craziness. This dude weighs the same, or he's in the same weight class as me, and he benched 716. But like that's equipped, and either way, it's still really impressive. But like, I would just want to try it one day just to see like how good I am at it, or if it's just like I completely suck at that too. But yeah, no, it was still fun. But it's gonna be a little double feature today because I'm squatting yet again, and hopefully things go well since squats weren't too bad last time. Hit 507 for a set of 8 beltless, which is a PR because I think my previous best was 500 even for 8. So hopefully we've got good things today, but we shall see.
There's a bit of every artist in their work. If I wanted to see the world, I had to imagine it. I'm very good at imagining it. I like for freedom, so long as it's behind glass. My parents had a glass in their pocket when I took some.
Alright, that's going to be our last warm up there. We hit 551, and not gonna lie, it was a little speedy. Felt pretty decent. So we bumped it up 20 pounds. We're gonna do 572 for our first set, and hopefully it doesn't move too bad because I have a number in my head that I would like to hit, but I'm not entirely sure if it's there today. But we're definitely gonna find out.
It was a new life for me. And they picked me, made my cage, filled it with everything they could to keep me happy. Except comforting, of course. And I was used to class.
Alright, that first set wasn't too bad. The last rep was a lot slower than I would like, and I felt like my brace wasn't as good on my final rep. I really hit that sticking point that I have midway. So we're gonna focus on trying to get that solid brace every time, because I know if I can get my brace, like the confidence in my squat just it goes up. If it feels solid, then it feels great. So we're gonna try to replicate that.
Or quietly talk.
So that is kinda the stupid number that I had in mind. We've put on 595. I did want that even 600, but I don't think that's a smart move. I don't even think this is a very smart move. I think I can hit it, but it might be a little ugly. That last set felt like it moved 10 times better, but the depth on it didn't look as good. So that might be why it felt 10 times better. So we'll see if we can hit this. I feel like we can. Like, my technique has felt solid. Hip pain is like non-existent, which is probably the best part, but I feel like we can hit this. We've hit it before. We can do it. Well, that was a swing and a miss. Only got 3 reps, which is un poquito disappointing. I really wish we would have hit the 4, but I mean, considering everything, actually, prepping for nationals last year, I failed 572 for 4. So we're still right on track for a good prep, but we do need to stop doing the dumb shit. That was pretty stupid, and it's always a trap. Feeling good for me, like once things are feeling good, it's usually a recipe for overshooting. But it's the times that I actually get them that like keeps me repeating the cycle, because when it does work, it feels incredible, but it's a trap sometimes. So I think overall, if we just avoid it, I'm better off. But we've dropped it down to 396. We're gonna do some high bar squats, just really get some more volume, good range of motion, just try to make up for that last failed set. Is anybody else's belt just like that little pin starts to come out, and like you just kind of push it back in. Kind of makes me wonder, what are the chances of it just popping out in the middle of a squat? It's like my worst fear. I've seen like a few of them pop out, like mid squat. That would be terrifying. But thankfully that hasn't happened yet. We bumped it up to 407, and we're just gonna do it again. Get your food in, ladies and gentlemen. It's important. It may be 2 p.m. now, but get it in. Yo. So, as you can see, I got a cool new cordless vacuum cleaner, and man, I love it. Like, I can take it anywhere. The versatility, the options are endless. But no, really, like, the vacuum that we have here, the communal one, is like really bad and ancient. So it was about time that I got a little replacement. But squats today, they were pretty good. I was talking to Blake about this, but like, even though I did fail the 595 for 4, and the third rep was a little spicy, doing just the 572 for sets of 4, like, kind of casual work is good for me, because prepping for nationals last year, I remember I failed 572 for 4 on pause squat. So for that to be our starting weight, we're chilling. We just gotta be a little bit smarter with our weight selections. I feel like if I went with the 583, I probably could have gotten it. I also felt really nauseous when I was doing that last set. So I've got another thing that I've been thinking about, right? So I listen to a lot of podcasts, and Mr. Dr. Andrew Huberman, he preaches to wake up at the same time each day. And during the week, I wake up at 4 a.m. when I'm training. Otherwise, I'll sleep in a little bit. I'll probably get up at around 6. But I have noticed, like, those days, it does kind of throw you off if you sleep a little longer. Like, I don't know. I also tried waking up at the same time every day, like, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago, and like, the one day I said I was gonna do it, I woke up at 4 and I was like, I'm going back to sleep. But I think I'm gonna actually try it. I'm gonna try to be consistent with it before I, make a decision on whether it is useful or not. I think that'll also help with getting my food in on the weekends, because I've ran into this habit of getting home from the gym at like 1 p.m. and if I gotta get groceries, it's even longer than that. And then I gotta cook, and then I'm eating at like 2 p.m. And then I still have 3 more meals to get in after that. So like that's not a lot of time to digest after that. And I feel like it would be best to just mimic the schedule that I have during the week. That way it's routine, my body is really used to it. The only thing is like American Iron doesn't open till 7 on the weekends. So that during an early work day, I would be eating my second meal around 8. So I feel like I would go to the gym a little bit later and let my second meal digest a little bit. So then my training time wouldn't be as consistent, but I don't think that would be too bad. I feel like I'm more awake later on in the day, like even if it's just a few hours. So if anything, it could be like beneficial, although it would make the early days feel like even worse. I don't know. I want to try it. So what I'm going to try, and I will report back to you guys, let you know how it's doing for me. But overall, it was a good day. Squats were okay. They're pretty good. Like I said, still hit that 507 for 8 beltless PR. So that was good. It felt good. It was also like a good amount of volume. I think my volume weight, the 485, was above what I did prepping for nationals last year. So like everything's going up. Yeah. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching.